Good day, students. Today we're going to look at the solution to this is number one long answer. The first long answer, part of your chapter 2 sample quiz in book 1 of your ma1026 booklets. Okay. Now it's asking us to solve the system by graphing. Now system is two or more equations, and in this case we have two equations. And when we solve a system, we find the ordered pair that works in both equations. We're asked to do it by graphing. So, and when you're asked to do this, you just graph them individually and then find out where they intersect from. So if I have x plus y equals 3, first equation, then I graph that line. Now you can use the two-intercept method, slope-intercept method, whatever method you prefer. I like the slope y-intercept method. So I'll subtract x from both sides. In other words, I'll move the x over here and put that in front, so it becomes negative x, and then of course it's still plus 3 on that side. Now it's in y equals mx plus b form, where m, right, represents the slope. So the first slope I have here is in the coefficient of the x, which is of course negative 1, and that's understood to be over 1, so you can rewrite it as this, or you could read it right as 1 over negative 1, whatever, easy. Okay. And the first y-intercept, in this case b1, is equal to whatever this value is here, which of course is 3. So remember this method now. You should know how to graph, right, a line using the slope-intercept method. So let's graph that line. So I have a slope, or a y. Start with the y-intercept. Y-intercept is positive 3. Find that point, label it. All right, there's positive 3. Now it's a negative slope, so your choices are down 1, to the left, or to the right 1, which is the same as going up and to the right. You know, a negative slope line has the slant to the left. So you can do is put in as many as you want and then draw your line. Okay, so let's go to our line. See if I can draw a line going through those points. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now you repeat that process with the second line. That's all you do. So there's the first one done. Second equation is 3x subtract y equals 1. Again, I must solve for y. I got minus y, bring the 3x over to the other side, or subtract 3 from both sides, whatever way you want to say it. And of course, now that's not finished. Negative y is not solving for y. And a negative y is like having negative 1 in front of it. It's like having negative 1y. Same thing, right? And what we'd like to do there is make sure you either multiply or divide through by negative 1. Divide each term. So we get y equals negative over negative is positive 3x, and then minus 1, which tells us what? That the second slope, call it m2, again is the coefficient of the x term, so our second slope is 3. And again, that's understood to be 3 over 1. It's a positive slope line, so it's going to slant upwards to the right. And the y-intercept, we'll call it b2, is this value right here, which is negative 1. Okay? So for both equations, what did I use? I used y equals mx plus b, right? That's called the slope-intercept form. So that's the method I used to solve, or to graph each line. Alright, so let's graph the second one. Y-intercept is negative 1. Okay, negative 1. I'll mark that, negative 1. And the slope is 3, positive 3, up 1. So 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. Or down 3, 1, 2, 3 over 1. Whatever way. And again, get your little line drawer out here, and we'll draw a line on that. And let's see if I can do a decent line here. That's close enough. Now, the point of intersection is the solution. So that I have to read from the graph. Okay, here's my solution right there. Now, we always read the x first, right? X goes first in an ordered pair. So what does that look like to you? It looks like 1 on the x, and go across to 2 on the y. So it looks like this ordered pair is 1, 2. So hopefully that's my solution. Now, you can check that by substituting that into both equations. So if I take this equation and substitute in 1 plus 2 should equal 3. So it works in the top one, you can see very quickly. 1 equals 3. If I substitute it in the bottom equation, I get 3 times 1, subtract 2 should equal 1. I get 3 subtract 2 equal 1. 1 indeed equals 1. Therefore, I know my solution is correct. So the solution here, remember the solution to a system, if it's solvable, is an ordered pair. So the solution is 1, 2. X equals 1, y equals 2. Alright, so that's the complete solution for number 1, part of your Chapter 2 sample quiz. That's it for now. Bye.